Hey Fred, you wrote a comment on one of your videos where you said, "Hey, whoever's thumbsing down my videos, have some balls and say what it is you don't like." And that comes up not this in general, but this thing about someone not liking something or you or everything. You know, there's a saying, that person would complain if they got hung with a new rope. Sometimes like someone cannot like you and can't tell you why. And it's not like they probably didn't like that video that you did. Because I mean I've filmed like something like this. I've just done this. You know, call it Just a Moment Muddy Water, and someone's giving it a thumbs down. So they're not anti-dirty water. I mean muddy water. So what's happening, I think, is that they're angry about something that they can't actually communicate. And if it has anything to do with you, it would have very little to do with you. And you know how I like telling stories. I'll give you an example. I had done something in my life. I had to make a choice. I had to make a hard choice in my life, and it caused a certain amount of upset for me and for others. But I just felt like it was the right choice to make. In the long run, I thought I would be happier, everybody would be happier if I made this choice. And one of my really good friends immediately started treating me differently. More and more distant, and I kept saying, "Hey man, is there something up? Did I do something? Did I upset you? Did I say something? Did I do something?" Like, you know, I came to him several different times, just in case like he wanted to wait till he'd calmed down. And then over a period of like 6 months, I saw him less and less until I never saw him again. And I bumped into somebody who was very close to him, and I said, "Hey, whatever happened to so-and-so? I really miss that guy." And this person said, "Well, it's too bad, because actually it's nothing really that you did. Actually, do you remember back when you made that the change in your life? You know, you turned everything around and completely went in a different direction." And I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, well, he had done something similar in his life, and people made him feel bad about it, and I think he's always held on to that. And so when you, Earl, had done the exact same thing in your life, he resented you, like all the anger he had directed at himself all that time, a long time ago. Like, you know, like nothing's more vicious than buried anger, right? Like you're not even fully aware why you're angry. And so yeah, he directed it at me, even though, you know, it was pointless. But, you know, basically what I'm saying is it had an awful lot more to do with let's look at traffic for a bit. It had an awful lot more to do with what was going on for him than what was going on for me. And the reason why everybody said, "Hey man, is there something wrong?" The reason why he couldn't say something, I was obviously getting a thumbs down, right? The reason why they don't say anything, Fred, is because what they would tell you would be something like, "I resent that you're really smart, and I bet you things are easy for you, and I don't feel smart, and everything's hard for me," or something like that. You have something in your life, something about you that they don't think they have, and that makes them feel lacking, and they can't say that to you. What's up here? And they can't say that to you, so they thumbs down your video, or they answer your question, or they leave a comment on your video that's like vaguely negative but not quite pertaining to what you're talking about, that kind of thing. Alright, look at this. Thumbs this down, I dare you. Look at that river. See you in the tubes, Fred.